We're doing an audio test, so stick around.
Alright, 170-130, there's limit takeoff from 31 center southwest.
Hey 73 Sim Crew, welcome back to the channel. I'm Matt Riggins, I'm a sim pilot, and if you're a pilot, if you're a fellow simmer, or just an aviation enthusiast, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you can get updates on all future videos. Alright, we finally got it working. So what we did was we took the 3.5mm input here, converted it to 1/4, and that's our input number 1. That's for the computer. Then we go RCA out to 3.5mm back into the subwoofer. That's what then splits it off into the left and right sides. So that's track 1, and we've got a YouTube ambience casino playing. We turn it up there, you can hear it. And of course I don't have it at full master volume. And it's pretty loud. Okay, and then as far as the microphone goes, I realized that what I had to do was not bring the headset into the mixer and then go back out to the box. That was absolutely ridiculous. I had to split the headset output from the box, then take one of those to the headset so it would grab the microphone audio, and then bring another one in here. And that's what's coming in to line in here. And that's on 5. So if I bring that volume up, and I have my trusty co-pilot sitting there.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
All right, so then also I can of course bring in the audio.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, now what's great about that is that both of those channels are now going out the USB interface into my recording computer with OBS running. Okay, it's time to do it. It's time to finally take a test flight and see if we can record that cockpit audio. I've got the PC connected to the Behringer mixer on track 1. I've got the real world headset connected to the output of the intercom box on track 5. And those are coming in as a USB interface into a microphone interface on Streamlabs OBS that's running on the laptop. Then as far as video goes, I've got one Logitech 922C webcam here that's recording HD at 1080p. And then eventually I want to add 1 or 2 more cameras as well within the cockpit so we can get a video of the Pedestal and the TQ and maybe myself as well. So you're not just looking at the back of my head. So let's hop into the cockpit. Let's try it out.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matt Riggins, and this is my 737 simulator. So we're doing a test here of the audio quality and the sound levels between the external audio of the engines, as well as the real-world headset audio that's being piped to the intercom. Both of these channels, like I said before, are going through the Behringer mixer, and then those are going into OBS that's being recorded right now on the laptop. So, as well as an audio test, this is also a visual test to see the brightness levels and the exposure levels of this camera. I'm going to go ahead and bank to the right because I want to get a test of those levels between the dark blues of the ocean, the light blues of the sky with the white clouds, as well as the terrain. So as you can tell here, the audio is sounding pretty good. It's definitely sounding like it's coming through kind of a intercom channel a little bit, like a VHF sort of thing. At least that's what I'm hearing in my headset. And what's nice about it is that when I stop talking about a second later, it kills that microphone audio, so I don't hear that feedback in my headset when I talk. And that's a very cool kind of sounding thing that happens within these real-world aviation headsets. Alright, so that's downtown Los Angeles right there. If we were going straight out, we would be heading towards KPMD, which is Palmdale Regional Base 42. And it's my understanding that that's a half civilian and half military airport. We got some scattered clouds here is showing up in our terrain data here. I'm sorry, our weather data on the navigation display. And we haven't programmed anything into the CDU. So this is more about just testing the audio levels and the visual quality of this camera. We've got Manhattan Beach over there. We got Long Beach, Redondo Beach. Let's actually just head out over the ocean there. And then for future videos, what I want to have is multiple cameras running. So we've got the back camera here that's running, that's covering the front of the cockpit. I want to have another camera that's back there in behind the first officer side that's facing down, that's covering the pedestal and the TQ. And then maybe also a forward-facing camera. LAX is off to the right there. And I don't know if you can see the harbor there. But so far, I think this is looking pretty good. I'm happy taking a look at that video. It looks pretty good overall. It's kind of hard to get a balance between how bright you want the cockpit itself to show up in video, and then kind of that right butter zone for the exposure for the projector video. If you make the cockpit so bright that you can see everything in the cockpit, then you overexpose the projector video, and you don't see anything from the external visuals. So you got to kind of find that sweet spot to give you just enough of this, but also enough of that. All right, let's call the attendant there. We're going to get a drink up here, and I think that's going to conclude the video here. So thanks for watching 73 Sim Crew. If you like the video, please make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell as well, so you get updates on all future cockpit videos. Again, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Matt Riggins. Blue skies.